was like, this baby wakes up every 2 hours. I'm nursing all the time. Dad is available to help, but it's touch and go whether or not Tommy will let us. And we're really, really tired, and we want to not have to live like this and hope for the best anymore, like hoping that it's going to solve itself.
Yep.
So kind of where are you now? Like, how do you feel? What do you think about the process?
It's pretty remarkable. I mean, it's pretty amazing. And we even say every day how remarkable it is, because we're at the point now where she sees her crib in the bedroom, points to it, wants to lay down, doesn't want us in the room. Like, she knows how to do it. And I think that I was frustrated at the beginning because I always figured like, she'll learn, she'll figure it out. But it was something that needed to be taught for sure. And we just didn't know how to do it. So it's cool to have watched her be independent and learn how to do it, and now can do it all herself.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually really been a fascinating process. I've really liked it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been kind of cool to watch her like every week. I mean, we had those hiccups in there for that milestone, but like get better and better. And she's getting so independent now. And
I mean, when I put her down for the nap just now, she walked in there, like points to the crib, goes in, doesn't make a peep. I will sing a little bit, walk
it's like
out.
a different life.
Yeah.
We have a different life now, and we have so much time in the evening to hang out with each other, which is so new. And life feels different. I mean, I feel different.
Feels manageable.
Yeah.
Well, and also, I mean, how could you have ever gotten, I mean, you were working on getting that fit, over this last year, obviously, but, at what point would your body allow you to kind of go to the peak level if you had continued to not have sleep, right?
Yeah.
So like, no matter how great the workout was or how nutritious, all the things you can do to like provide support to your body, like at a certain point you need sleep in order to have the energy.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah. And that's a huge deal. And my coach would even say, for the small amount of sleep that you're getting, like you should be carrying tons and tons of just like stress weight on you. And I was somehow able to get past that. But at some point I wasn't going to be able to outrun it anymore. But luckily I think we caught it just in time and we're able to make it happen. And I feel like even just as from like a physiological standpoint, like my recovery is better. I wake up and I'm not as sore. So like my physical recovery is better. I'm able to focus more when I'm in the gym. I don't get as frustrated. So it's like a very real and noticeable difference to my body itself.
And how about you, Tom? How do you feel?
Yeah, I feel great. I mean, especially having these 6 weeks of just being able to focus on that and kind of go through the whole sleeping process and have that be like our number one goal. That's been great.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, it's almost, with working on the house, it's almost been annoying how much she sleeps because I can't make noise, working up there. It's like, wow, she's sleeping again. I mean, it's a great problem to have.
Right. Well, and you're starting your job soon, right? So now you're going to go into, and that was kind of one of our big goals, is we wanted your child to be sleep trained by the time mom did her competition. And we wanted her to be really sleeping well by the time you went and started this new career opportunity, so that the household was really smooth running.
Yeah.
And when we took our trip, I mean, we were a little bit concerned when we went out to Pittsburgh about how that was going to go, because we knew our days would be like jam-packed and busy. She'd be stimulated, naps would be hit or miss, but she did amazing.
She did really great.
The naps were great, and then at night too, she did way better than we thought she was going to do. Like, did actually really well. So we were happy with that.
Even when we like kept her up long past when she should have gone down for a nap, like if we were at the competition or whatever. When we got back, she went down right away, and that slumber pod worked awesome.
That thing's amazing.
So
I know, isn't it fabulous? I know, it's such a key to travel. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I don't know what we'd do about it.
Yeah, it was great.
So we're happy.
Yeah. So it turns out she's a portable baby too, which is great. Now, not everybody gets that lucky.
Right.
The slumber pod actually helps with that, but it goes to show you that her sleep skills are embedded now. And if you set it up right and you're not gone too many days and you don't go too hard too many days in a row, usually they can stay on their sleep schedules when you're traveling, especially if you don't have a time change to contend with, which you guys do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what else did you think about the process? Like the coaching,
Well, I mean, I loved it. I loved having support from you, obviously, especially at the beginning when we were talking about it every single night. When I first heard that that's what we would do, talk about it every night, I was like, really, every night? Is it going to be that necessary? But it really was, and really was a big, huge part of it. But the support, I don't know especially for us, like we didn't have other people helping us or giving us support or giving us advice on this sort of thing. So to have you there as a sounding board was super vital, but I don't know what we would have done without it.
And I really like that, like in a sense, when it's the middle of the night, you can kind of like, having that third person there is like someone to pin it on in a sense, like this is what we're doing. Joanna said, like this is our thing. Like, so it takes a lot of pressure off of Jordan and I making a decision.
Yeah.
Because this is what we all agreed to in the daylight hours. And now that it's 3 a.m., we're sticking to it.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. Actually, you brought up a really important point that the accountability within kind of like, because during daylight hours, we're discussing the pros and the cons of our choices. And then we decide and we agree, we make sure everyone's in agreement. And then that's what we do.
Right.
And then you don't have arguments at 2 a.m.
Right.
Or you might have a wee bit of self-doubt, but you'll be like, oh, I remember why we're doing it this way.
Yeah.
And you don't trigger yourself back into old responses that were the ones that probably got you into a mess.
Yep.
Right.
The first time.
It was always kind of like, well, what would Joanna think of what we're doing? Or what would Joanna say at this point? And then we'd be able to come up with a good solution.
Right. Yeah.